if I have if I have a talent to draw, then I continue to use it. And I'm talking about talents, I'm not talking about the work that we've done. We would have finished our job, not necessarily every day would have gone and then come back. It might have been a way to just merely earn. It is ideal to align to what that is, but I'm talking about a talent that is so dear to you that you feel every time you enjoy it, but utilize it and use it in a way that you feel happy, in a way if that can be of use to others, there's nothing like it. So the Japanese secret to happiness, and how is that happiness reflected? The happiness is reflected in where they're living longer and longer and longer. So Ikigai, the secret to longer life is because you have much more happiness, and the happiness is coming because they're aligning to their purpose. And then simply what they've done is my purpose has got to do with the talent that I've been given. And so let me continue to give that talent, express the talent for myself. And then if it so helps for people around, it's nothing like it. If we are good at teaching, then we continue to teach. We don't say that at 65 I'm done, or at 45 I've learned enough, so I don't need to do anything more. But they continue to teach, and you continue to teach, you continue to learn. And the teaching is a gift which you always felt great about when even one student listens to you. Then it gives one so much of interest, so much of happiness, energy, then we do it. If you're good at management, then you provide that management consulting. So many companies are there which needs that consulting. Purpose is that we're utilizing your talent. It comes naturally for you to look at issues or plan, think bigger. If these are the things, natural talents that we have, then we provide that. So many can benefit. So this Japanese, when they've done this research, there is a book. It's called Ikigai, the Japanese secret to a long and happy life. Trying to see if we can. I don't have the copy of the book with me here, but it is a must-read book. There's the one. I hope you can see it on my screen. The Japanese Secret to a Long and Happy Life by Hector Garcia and Francis Miralles. So they've done a study in this book, documents it. And it is talking from a longer life perspective, right? I mean, why are people living for a long time? They've identified some 5 islands in the world where they found that people of age greater than 90 years have a high density of population of people who are greater than 90 years living. 1 in 4 to 1 in 3. Some places 1 in 4, 25%. Some places 1 in 3, 33%. That's a big number of people living above 90 years of age. You try to recollect in your community how many people are there above 90 years. For every 3 persons, 1 person is a big number, right? I mean, it's like these islands, Costa Rica, in Japan, one island, Italy, someplace. In all of these islands, there are this huge population of above 90 years. So obviously, they're doing something different to live that long. The reason many people are not even there because they're just not aligned appropriately. Everything wrong, from wrong food habits to wrong thinking. Fundamentally, it's all wrong thinking, very low intellect, no energy in the body. So obviously, body ages. If stress is aging a body naturally, if there's so much cortisol chemical keeping us, not letting us sleep, and there's no good digestive system, so obviously all the energy is getting drained. At the same time, our thought anyway is creating all that unwanted onto the body. So when they try to research and say, what are they doing? And consistently, when they did the research, it came out that these people who are living greater than 90 years, more than 90 years, are doing one thing, and that is they didn't have a concept of retirement. There's no retirement for them. We have a great example in this forum. That's why I love this forum. No concept of retirement. It starts with Karthikeyan sir. Easily, sir could have retired after, when sir retired, maybe 15 years ago. But easily, but continuing to give your talent in best possible way.
Retired 21 years ago.
21 years, sir. Oh my God. That's almost like another work life. So there's no retirement. I mean, I see sir working, seems like to be more. I see with same thing with another grandmaster, Balasubramanian sir. I see that with Ramni sir. Now I'm seeing that with Dr. NC sir. There is no retirement. They're continuing to provide what they felt they had, their talent, their gift. At the end of the day, when you look at it and say, what have I done? And then you feel some deep satisfaction is there. We're just not just a mere dependency on the people around or the community or the place. Because all of us have something. At the end of the day, of course, there's no concept of death. People think that COVID is bringing death. No, there's just a transitioning. We have to understand, just a mere transitioning. But a life that is just being there, unhappy, have zero contribution to anything, I mean, it's as good as no life. And on top of it, unknowingly, we extend it by pushing and then putting all kinds of tubes into the bodies. The patients suffer so much when you understand it spiritually. When somebody is pushed into these hospitals because we have some money and this and that, there is so much suffering in this physical body, so much suffering. But this long life can easily be achieved, not through support systems, but by just by recognizing that what is that I can contribute, what is that I love to do. Gardening, do it. My dad actually likes gardening. He actually likes to go and then be in the plants and all that. He has his own health challenge, but he wants to absolutely, like many perhaps, no one to go to the hospital for anything. He will drag himself in which way or other, but he doesn't want to. He wants to avoid hospital at all, and he knows that it's not a fun thing to be there. And in the earnest that trying to extend life, but then we suffer the physical body so much by putting stuff into a tablet after tablet after tablet after tablets. It's interfering into the original design and plan of this body. Gross interference. So when we meditate, we understand this fundamental thing. But what do these guys do? These these Japanese are all of these people who are there in various islands who are living long life. There's no retirement. They're continuing to provide their services. They're continuing to enjoy the process. We'll see some pictures tomorrow of a woman from Czechoslovakia. How beautifully she's making her home a masterpiece of art for everyone to come and see at the age of 80 plus years. She didn't bother to say, I didn't know what to do. She didn't even think about that way. Instead, just continues to paint her home. She continues to paint her home and makes it a masterpiece. Makes it a masterpiece. I think I got this picture. Let's understand this. It's important we see it. I love these pictures. This is that woman's house. And then she goes on painting. Apparently now it became a public thing, but people come and then enjoy sometime. How beautiful is it? It's still thinking that I don't know anything, I can't do anything to actually making it so beautiful that a visitor passing by spends half an hour and enjoying this beauty, and then sometimes it also goes you into a trance state because there's intricacies of these patterns of designs and drawings from her. This is it. She's been doing it for years now. And then she seems like also has some dresses with some way of painting them or what, or drawing on them. If she can do it, she can figure it out and then do it, then anybody can do it at that age. So they've done no retirement, they always are giving their time in utilizing. Second, they are doing some kind of spiritual practice, all of them. In many ways, meditation or some spiritual practice they're doing. They're spending time with nature. So they figured out that if they can't go, so they translated that to gardening, because gardening you can just come out and then do, right. They're doing gardening. Or if you have a nature, then go around, spend time with the nature, draw that energy, become one with it. When you're in four walls, we feel like we are the boss, and then we just got all kinds of eye flaring up, right? Because like I am this and I'm that. You go out in the nature, we feel ourselves minuscule, nothing. So that's the way we drop ourselves. So they're doing that. Then eating a lot of vegetables. Short of becoming vegetarian, I wish and they know that they can avoid eating non-veg. But that's most certainly they've switched to a more vegetarian vegetables. Lots of vegetables is what the book says. Perhaps they didn't focus around the vegetarian diet. But these are the things that they're doing. And they have and then one more thing. They have a social fabric. So they figured out, they have a community, small groups of communities, even though there are 80, 90, I'm talking about 90 plus years, they all have a community of people where they get together, they party together, even in the 95 years. Didn't withdraw and say it's not for me. I'm done with my life. So they're not sitting at home or doing. They party together, come together, and then enjoy some nice meal, group meal. They put money apparently, contribute to each other, and then use that fund, and then actually do some common group activities, and then also help community with each other. It's basically for providing social fabric of emotional support, basically providing emotional support, right? What are they doing? If you go back and look at difference, they're doing healing all five bodies. That's what they're doing. They're taking care of physical body, emotion, mind. They're taking care of the mind. They're taking care of learning, and then they're doing karma. They're doing that and always activity, right? And then some spiritual practice. When you take care of every body every day, then you got to be good. We're going to heal ourselves continuously. We're going to keep it active. The desire is there. So you want emotional support. You want to have some kind of social life, right? There's always the social life is about mind-based enjoyment. You got it. They're doing it. They're working, which they know is their dharma. Is that no? I have the dharma of a body is what? If I got a talent, I utilize it. Our dharma is to contribute in a way that I'm here for, and then continue to have the experience of life. And so they do that every day. They're doing their passion, which is to contribute in one way or the other. That woman is doing something new every day. If you're consulting, continue to consult to any education institute, for example. So many education institutes are there. So many youngsters are there. Every person, every one of us, at a minimum, with our experience, can always contribute in education institute. Provide that service, the talent that we have. It's a great opportunity to give back to these youngsters. So, dear friends, we can purpose can be thought as aligning to a great talent that I have, inherent talent that I feel I have, and continue to do it. That's it. And this process of ikigai, this process of thing of, to say that what is it that gives me happiness, is called going into the flow. I will understand this tomorrow. No, I am still not sure. We're talking of now, what can I do? What should I do, right? And then we talked about, hey, what is your passion? Take it. Intuition, understand it. It's going to give you, hey, this is what you should do. Take up this project. Should I help orphanages? Should I teach meditation or something else? Of course, once you understand both, you're going to naturally gravitate towards meditation. But when you don't have clarity, our intuition should develop, and it will develop, and then it's going to be one way. Second, identify the talent that you have. And then most naturally, if you're using the talent, then of course you're going to be happy, and then you're doing the right thing automatically. And then still not clear, then you got three, four things to do. Hey, what will give me happiness? What should I do? What should I take on? We'll understand that tomorrow as going into the flow, right? How do you go into the flow? Let's have tomorrow. But for today, let's go into our meditation once again, dear friends, to develop that intuition, develop that heart, listening to that feelings. That's the purpose of meditation, to continue to be getting in touch with ourselves. So those of you new, we are doing breath mindfulness meditation or anapanasati. Our goal is to empty our mind. We have body, we have mind, and we have this energy. We are body for 0.01% of the matter, and then we are 99.99% energy, the third one. So the is mind prevents us from experiencing this energy, to become one with an experience of grander self. So our goal is to empty the mind. In this meditation, body, mind, energy, and our goal is to empty the mind. When we empty the mind, our body merges with energy. We have a greater understanding about ourselves. The practice of meditation is to explore and then understand ourselves. And it starts with emptying our mind. And of course, the meditation process to understand ourselves also starts with a reading and then gaining more and more wisdom about these higher understandings. They both are there. But this process of meditation that we are doing, dear friends, to empty the mind is called breath mindfulness meditation, anapanasati. You sit comfortably in your chair with the legs crossed at your legs crossed at your ankles, and then cross your hands, clasp your fingers into fingers, rest them comfortably in your lap, and then with your eyes closed, remove specs, you observe your normal natural breath. Normal natural breath. Take any point on the nose, preferably here or here, but preferably here, and then observe breath is going in, coming out. When you observe your breath, slowly breath becomes lighter, shorter, and then at the same time, mind is also becoming empty. As you observe, you may get distracted to go into the thought. When you recognize your thinking, bring your attention back to the breath. When you recognize you are in thought, bring your attention back to the breath again and observe it. Again, as you're observing, slowly breath becomes lighter, shorter, and the thoughts are becoming empty. So we go into an emptiness state. I'm playing music and then also guiding to assist. And then before we go into this breath mindfulness meditation, we are doing something called heart elevation process. Just follow my guidance for this process. And the crux of this process is in this heart elevation is to feel an heightened emotion in our hearts of love, gratitude, compassion. Any emotion that makes you one with a person or the place. If you loved a place, you went to Chennai beaches and then you loved that place. So think of that feeling of how you spent your time in the Chennai beaches, right? You love it. So experience that emotion, recollect that event and experience that. So it is about experiencing love, gratitude, compassion, or any of those that you felt when you spent time with a small infant baby or a toddler or a close friend that you met after a long time. How did you feel? So recollect that event and then experience it, then fill up your heart with that heightened emotion, dear friends. We'll do that for a few minutes. When you do that, you're going to keep your hand on your chest area and then feel it, spend it. And then I'm going to say, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation after a few minutes. Music changes. That time you change your hands into this posture, rest them comfortably in your lap. Eyes continue to be closed, legs are crossed at feet across at ankles, and then you do that. And now observe your normal natural breath. So relax yourself, dear friends. Sit comfortably. Great group meditations. Closing in our fifth week, most certainly for the newcomers, will have to be feeling a lot more easy to meditate, a lot more easy to bring our attention back to the breath. If we master that one small thing of bringing our attention back to the breath, everything else is taken care by this process. So, friends, today being a breakout day into the 5 weeks, so please do interact, and share your experience at length, particularly new meditators. It's always great. If there's one thing that we are doing is contributing our contribution. Your contribution is to provide your experience that can be shown to many other people as a way that you can inspire directly. When you speak, and then if that is there and somebody sees that and they're going to reach out to you, they're going to talk to you, they're going to ask, they're going to find inspiration, motivation from you in becoming that and more. So please do take time. And then more importantly, if not inspiration, but at least clear the questions because we just have one more week. Clear any of those questions, ask any of the doubts, please do share. And after the breakout, This is a virtual breakout room, so not anybody new. So we are just stay there in about 60 seconds. We'll go into a smaller rooms with a smaller list of participants, and then share it. Then you can directly exit from the session. Okay. Anusha, you have any announcement?
Namaste. Good morning, everyone. Uh, on behalf of Buddha's Quantum CEO Foundation, I would like to take this opportunity to thank all the donors during this week. The donors are Professor Jagadish sir, Rakesh Jalumane sir, Rajendra Prasad sir, Chandragupta Shah sir, A. Venkatachalam sir, Nitin Shankar Deshpande sir, T.N. Prakash and Nirmala ma'am, and Lakshmi Sachin Lakhade, Kartika Ravindra Kumar.
Thank you all for your support on this. We continue to plan. We are doing many more events, and then we're taking inspiration from Karthikeyan sir in planning for 100 times more reach as we go into the next year. So we're planning for it. It's in the January monthly connect. We'll definitely present plans by that time. I think we'll have more clarity. And with that, request Koti Ji to create the breakout rooms, please.
That is what happens to me in general. So,
Reena madam,
yes,
I request Arvind sir to go Anusha madam breakout rooms. I think she logged off. Participants are waiting there.
Okay.
While we wait for, yeah.
Yes, sir, Madhur sir, you please continue, sir. Tell madam.
No, no. Ma'am has come here. The big boss is here, so.
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Yeah.
Yes, we have Justice Rajendran, sir. Do you want to share anything, sir?
Loud and clear. Good morning.
Yes, very clear.
Good morning.
Good morning to all of you. Of course, I've been regularly sharing, and one experience which we get here is, yes, the calmness. What we feel is the calmness. The first one is that. Of course, this is the first experience. The first session. Of course, 30 days has gone. Now slowly I'm able to reach the session, reach the scene where I'm now able to. The distractions are not that much. Distractions are there. We're able to come back and be able to at least go to a level that I can stop to a certain extent. And definitely, of course, I'm not having the colors. I'm not getting.
Yes, sir.
Our eternal feelings or
Yes,
eternal
yes,
power.
internal, yes. That is our own feeling.
Hello, sir. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Is Lajni madam came, sir? Or Lajni madam? Waiting for her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Madam, you there?
Koti sir, I have joined.
Yeah, please.
I'm there.
Please hand over.
Sorry for the inconvenience, friends. Okay, let us discuss. Okay, sir. Let us discuss all our experiences from the past 5 weeks, how we are feeling. Many of maybe the past participants or else the new participants will interact with each other. What is the difference from the past sessions and this session? Or else if you are the new participant, how you are feeling about this manifestation experiences and health experiences. Many we.
Sir, I didn't see you. Koti, I thought because Anusha is not there, I have to take a lead, but I didn't see
madam.
sir.
Please take a lead, madam. Anisha,
No,
madam.
sir also is there, no? I think.
I just joined. I will support you, Nirmala ji.
Okay, sir. So, Koti, so whenever we are having, we want to share the manifestation, this and all, we will be sharing in the WhatsApp group, isn't it?
No, we do it in WhatsApp group. We also do it during these experience sharing in the breakout rooms.
Yes.
We also share some of them when Chandra sir calls out. Okay. So,
Sir, Chandra sir, who is recording on that? Veena madam, sir?
somebody is recording. Recording is going on here.
No, not here.
Yeah, no, that's what I also saw by the time. Check with Arvind. Maybe he tried and he got a call from his office. That's what he just called me.
Okay, okay, then. Okay, it's okay, sir. Please continue, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Who's sharing next?
Srinivas sir, he wanted some videos and all manifestation.
No,
He
just
can
yeah.
share.
So my question was
So,
just that on the manifestation, right? So I need some guidance or guided meditation on that from Chandra sir. What we did, right? So timing is what I'm just trying to see. I before going to bed or during the day or after this meditation, you know.
sir, anytime, sir, anytime of meditation or for manifestation, there is no particular time, no fixed time,
Okay.
anytime. And if you want recording, and you can ask Koti sir or somebody, they will just send you.
One input I can give on that is
Sure.
most of the Sunday evening long meditations have been dedicated towards manifestation. Further, I think week 2 or week 3,
bonding, even though it's very, it's only a marginal difference, but I'm sure I will see huge significant differences in the days to come.
Great, that's good. So you've been meditating for this session completely for the last 31 days?
Yes, you have been experiencing energy. Actually, people always think about going into emptiness. We receive cosmic energy in pockets. So even for a fraction of a second, we receive cosmic energy. We get into the emptiness for a fraction of a second,
Yes.
maybe, and
Yeah.
those benefits itself are immense. And
meeting with Damaso, it is not spending the time, it is giving the valuable time. Thank you very much. And I got Buddham Saranam Kachami. I got more knowledge. Sangam Saranam Kachami, like people like you, that Meena Madam and NC Sir, and I can mention everybody's name, but it's
When you're observing, the air goes in, correct? And when you breathe out, the air goes out. So you see this one, whether air is coming in, whether air is going out. Obviously, they are going and coming out, right? So just you observe that.
And eventually I didn't expect that, even that activities got completed, and the person who came also, just within a 1 or 2, not even 1 or 2 weeks, I believe, like they came, and then I had so many plans that I should do the advertisement like that, blah blah, but it just like happened like a very 2 weeks. It really, I felt really miraculous, because some may think that, oh, it's just nothing, someone is coming for renting, it's normal, quite normal, because I'm just quite away, and I'm the only person who actually go and need to do all sort of activities, but everything just happened, just like that. So it's really amazing for me. And even there were few things like
bit. So Madam mentioned she got a lot of wisdom from by attending
me, and it was not possible because of the pandemic. And everybody was saying no to us, don't go to India, don't go. But I really wants to come because something is I just want to do in my life, to marry a girl, so I don't know what happened. Suddenly things change and we get the flight and we came and we finished what we want to do it. So I just tell you that what manifestation is happening. I was keep saying, I want to go, no matter what conditions, but it work it out. It's just, I'm saying health is improving. I was really sick after the wedding, and I was talking last week, but now yesterday I was sitting and I say, I'm not healing, I'm saying I'm healed. We always ask, I'm healing. I say I'm healed. And I actually feeling so much better. Like I couldn't talk even though 2 days back, very bad situation. But after yesterday, I just say, no, I'm healed. I'm not healing, I'm healed. and I think I'm just 99% I'm better. So every day this meditation gave me something new to share. Like I have a lot. I can sit here and talk to you guys, share my experience all 30 minutes, whatever time, but I just want other people to share. And I just want new people, please. When I started, I don't see anything. I used to see just a purple light. People say, you see something? If I tell you, since I come back to India, I don't know what I'm feeling. I used to feel one light sometime. But since I'm doing here, this whole, like my room is dark. But when I close my eyes, I see a light all the time. Whole like 45 minutes I'm sitting and I don't want to leave this light. I just want to stay with that. So it's amazing. You develop, like the day I started uh, a meditation and that I'm right now, I just a true believer. Before you used to say, so, I'm just sitting and I'm just sitting, nothing is happening, but it happens. It happens. And you feel, I so many my friends and my family, they start doing meditation before, they don't know what's happening, but they feel so good. So I don't want to take you much time.
I feel at peace, and I'm experimenting on foods also, and my health has improved a lot. And book clubs have given me a lot of knowledge, a lot.
And one more thing, I just want to thank you, all of you guys. It's all of Buddha's your team. You guys are amazing, putting your time. That's I always say. You can donate money, you can donate other stuff. The time is very important. Nobody have time in this life. Like we are so busy, but you guys putting your time, doing all this thing. Thank you so much. Gratitude, all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for sharing.